Okay, for number 4, we do want to solve and justify. So to create my 2 columns here, we call it our first one statements. And then our other one called reasons. So that first step in the statements is going to be you sliding down the actual equation. And the reason for that, I got to give you an equation to solve out for. So as we were saying in class, that's called our given. Now let's solve it out. If it is helpful for you, I like to draw that line down the middle to separate my left from the right. It's 10 times x minus 8. So as you read that out, I like to get rid of minus first, so I'm going to add an 8 to both sides. And get 2 plus 8, which is 10. And it's 10 times 8, so divide by 10 on both sides. And 10 divided by 10 is 1. Now, as I went through and solved that, because I had 3 steps on the left, I need to have 3 steps on the right. So as we went through into each operation there, the inverse operation, let's write that down. So to go from step 1 to 2, I added 8. So we call that the addition property of equality. And then we came around and we divided by 10. So that's called the division property of equality. Number 5, statements. And then reasons. Okay, slide that equation on down. And I gotta give you an equation to solve out for, so that is my given. Again, if it is helpful for you, put that line down that middle. Now, as I see there, I've got k's on both sides, and I know somebody's gonna say like 4k's the answer there, but that's not correct because those k's are on different sides. I need to go through and do my inverses to move one to the other. I myself always like to move these smaller k's. That 9 drops on down as this, and 3k minus k gives me a 2k. K's cancel out on the right, I'm left with a minus 3. So because I subtracted a k, we call that then the subtraction property of equality. Then I get all the k's on the left. I need to go through and move everything else to the right to get k by itself. It's 9 plus 2 times k. So I need to subtract 9 from both sides. Right, Luke? I'm left with 2k there. And negative 3 minus 9, watch your signs, gives me a negative 12. And again, I use the subtraction property of equality. Lastly, I need to divide both sides by 2, because it's 2 times k, and the inverse of multiplication is division. Negative 12 divided by 2 is negative 6. Right, Luke? And then I get the division property of equality. Who is Luke? I keep referring to. You know who you are, Luke. All right, I'll pause.